were about to enter a fight where they knew it was going to be unfavorable. They were somehow able to split off and get away. They stayed together as 5, which is really impressive. Now here's IkBear's recent 3 picks for these 5 teams. The favorite player of this team is Slaughter Innocent People. Now he's on Zeratul and Diablo. That's kind of a difference in characters for sure. We also have
kind of messed up.
We also have such characters as Oreo Man.
So we got a couple of different ends of the spectrum right here. You know, Slaughter Innocent People, Deft, Oreo Man. I don't know, man. I don't know where we go with this team. Are they good or are they bad? What's the storyline behind these people? IkBear recruited them all, man. He's got a bit of a mixed personality, perhaps.
Yeah. So I hope that some of these names are going to be in English characters so we can commentate them out today. Now here's GDD's team. Gildug, of course, the leader of the team. Then Umniam. I've seen that name before. I think he might have been like a former StarCraft B teamer or something like that. Senzen. Wind Memory.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can critique their names for a second. Wind Memory. That is weird as hell, man.
That's pretty weird.
That's like someone taking 2 words and putting them together and using that.
Yeah.
I wish I had thought of that back when I thought of my name. Moonblade, obviously. Actually,
I wish I just picked Slaughter Innocent People.
It's hard to get this out of my mind while Heroes of the Storm is awaiting us.
Well, let's see if there's any StarCraft Heroes pick. We do have. Valdez and I like to call it the coin flip to decide who gets picked first. We call it the Stitches or Tails coin flip. And Red side rolled Stitches here, so they're going to get Stitches first.
Yeah, that seems to be the name of the meta, especially when there's no bans involved. We're always going to see these kind of heroes start things off. Stitches, Zeratul, Vala.
Yeah, I normally see the counter pick to Stitches be Zeratul and ETC or Vala ETC. ETC a top tier pick right now as well because of his stage dive. He's basically just an EXP soaker that can teleport down and mess up fights and be really disruptive. Now that we have those 2 picks, we see GDD probably pick up a support here. They might grab Uther on this map. Because he has a lot of burst heal. Illidan comes first, and actually they're going to take Rhaegar instead.
Interesting. Well, we've seen a lot of clutches from Rhaegar. You know, that guy's ulti, his heroic, is just ridiculous. You know, like he can really save the day, really turn a fight completely around with that full heal.
Yeah. Well,
no Vala just yet, but I feel like she might be on the cards coming up here.
Vala and Zeratul can really get some nasty combo damage down from that Rain of Vengeance plus the Void Prism.
Oh, yeah.
Zagara Sergeant Hammer, though.
Wow.
Looks like a split push type of pushing team.
A bit more of a, like a positional team rather than like an engager, like team fighter. Like definitely push the lane as well as, set up shop near like whatever the desired location might be. The map, I'm not entirely sure.
It's Sky Temple.
Sky Temple. Well, that kind of makes sense, Like they want to have it set up at the temple, and obviously Sergeant Hammer's great for that. And Zagara is great at zoning people out as well with the Hydra. Not a bad lineup for this map.
There's the Vala pick with Tassadar, the second support here for GDD. And the last pick here, I'm expecting a support in Brightwing. Maybe a great choice with Brightwing and ETC. They can soak a ton of EXP.
That's a lot of, a lot of soaking EXP and a lot of map teleport, map ability to teleport anywhere on the map, essentially.
Basically teleports. We're probably going to see Brightwing at bot, and we're going to see ETC at top, and their strong pushing power that they've got in Zagara. And Sergeant Hammer probably going to be in the mid lane, just pushing it along.
Especially early on, because obviously it's going to be the mid and the top temples that are going to activate first and be the contested points.
In fact, we might even see the ETC alone at the top at first, because he can't teleport until he has his level 10.
Until level 10, yeah.
So he's going to, of course, have to do a little bit of walking before that happens. But yeah, I think that I like the comp. It makes a lot of sense. The other team's comp is solid. It's a good all-around comp. They could be used on almost any map, but I feel like the choices that we're seeing from IkBear really make sense for the map.
Right, yeah. No, I completely agree with you there. I think they come out a bit on top with their lineup. It's a little bit more standard what we see from GDD. That's kind of the lineup we'll see in every map. It's like the bread and butter of the game right now.
Exactly.
The meta. But it's not always the correct choice depending on the map and the kind of situations you're in. Yeah. I like the late game of IkBear. I like the late game.
The late game is pretty solid. They've got some really strong ultis they can use, and once those get upgraded, of course, in the late game, they can also get Sergeant Hammer's Frenzy of the Storm, I believe it's called. Whichever it is, the one that increases the auto range and gives better attack speed. What looks like we're going to jump into this game right now. Let's do it.
Let's do it as we begin things off here.
Ooh, already the Watchtower getting taken here really fast.
Very aggressive early on. Yeah, it's good for them. It's going to give Stitches the ability to get some nice hooks in. That extra vision. We are seeing ETC up the top, and I believe one more is going to be Sergeant Hammer. You're going to start the aggression, but it is 2v3. Got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah. And Brightwing is taking down the bot lane versus Illidan.
Yeah.
Not a bad matchup there.
I mean, it's going to be easy for Illidan, but Brightwing's going to have that ability to teleport, which is the one redeeming feature. And I mean, yeah, it's basically soaking that lane until the mid and top temples are activated, and then it's kind of go time. It's so important to get these temples because it's going to guarantee killing those turrets, which gives so much more experience than soaking a bottom lane for like that little bit of extra time.
Yeah. Well, again, Brightwing, having some trouble fighting Illidan straight up, but just trying to poke and still on the tower. Temples will activate in 15 seconds here, around 1:30. So I'm going to see how this goes. Usually teams trade the first temple. They take one and give up the other. So it ends up being kind of an even exchange in ammo. Sometimes if a team tries to contest the temple, they end up losing a fight and losing both temples and falling very far behind. So it's very risky to try to do something like this.
Right. They can kind of get snowballed just a little too much, as we do see. The top is already controlled by Blue. IkBear doing great at the top. Yeah, ETC taking that. So it looks like the contesting will be the middle.
Yeah, and both Brightwing and Illidan are just soaking XP bot. So they're just poking a little bit here. They have a really good tanky hero in ETC who can just sit there by himself at top and take that. They're actually going to take this away. Every second they take away from GD is a big advantage they're going to gain.
Yeah, just so much damage to the enemy base, so much damage to those towers. It gives so much experience. And thank God Life 1 beat us 5.
Yeah,
just saying.
That did happen.
In case anyone was following that.
Innovation got upset. It's okay though.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, man. It's live. As we go back into this game, looks like IkBear gonna be hitting level 5 first. Starting things off very strong, and they are gonna claim the middle temple once again.
Yep, then this is, I think, partially due to how much damage output they have in like a small space. For example, dropping spider mines on top of this shrine, if you will, as well as Zagara's, Zerglings, the Hydralisks and the Roaches, I should say, because she doesn't have the Zergling upgrade just yet. She even ends up getting that. But just dropping these sort of neutral guys on there to actually do some other damage besides the guys who are fighting, whoever's trying to hold the shrine, just going to make it a lot easier for them to take a few of those hits. And they're going to hit level 6 first.
Yeah, nice little lead to begin things off. So now to get better from here. It's kind of a snowballing map, one of the more snowbally maps, I think. Once you got that early aggression, with that early advantage, and like obviously the next temple will be the bottom one to activate.
Yeah, and this is really important. This golem that they're trying to get here, the siege giants, I should say, that they're trying to grab, are actually going to help them push this. Unfortunately, though, they do get scouted.
Yeah.
And this is going to cost them those siege giants. We're going to have a fight here, though. And actually, Zeratul does go down for IkBear.
Everyone taking so much damage from GDD, though. They're going to have to pull back, and this could be a bad time for them to do so. Everyone's going to try to get out of here alive. Yeah. When is that temple going to activate is the next question.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in maybe like 20 seconds or so. We're going to get that notification. And once that happens, like, it's all about the golems that are pushing right now, and that's really, really huge. They're going to have that lane pushed out, which means that it's just so difficult to take the temples, and if you do try to take them, then the giants are going to do damage to your already damaged cannons and perhaps even your fort. They're even going to try to get knights right now. It looks like there's, they're realizing there's a little bit more time before the shrine actually activates. And again, it's that really strong pushing power that we have on Sergeant Hammer. Even Brightwing up here at the top helping to push those siege giants a little bit. And they're just hitting it really hard.
Yeah, and instead choosing to push while they can, while these siege giants are alive. The temple is up and running now. If they want to start claiming it, we do see GDD rotate down there. They are practically down a level at this point. IkBear about to hit level 9. And looks like IkBear might actually just give up that bottom temple there.
Yeah.
And as I say that, they start to rotate down.
Yep, they're going to get in there now. And Brightwing is teleporting in as well. Stitches is tanking a lot of damage here, but I think he's going to go down. Nice job there by ETC to knock him out with that W. into just too much damage there. They've controlled the shrine now. They're doing a ton of damage to that. And the scary part, Moonblade, is they're about to hit level 10. Once that happens,
exactly,
things are going to get out of control.
Well, it just is. It's so hard to come back when you're fighting uphill like that against the heroic abilities, and you've still got a whole level to go. Vala still, you know, in lane. Got to be very careful. Oh, Tassadar actually even lower, but stays alive for now with the shield.
Yep, he's going to have to back, though, which is going to buy more time. Meanwhile, Oreo Man at top is pushing that fort down with a lot of siege tank damage.
Delicious. Doing fantastically, and they're going to go for the boss. Not a bad choice, you know. Keep on that momentum. Do not give them any space whatsoever. Force them to defend against this instead of trying to get to level 10. There they are. So close now to that level 10.
Yeah, oh, this boss, they want to try to steal it, I think, but it's just not going to happen. They're doing a little bit of extra damage over here. And there's the Void Prison to secure the boss, just to make sure that they can get that.
Next point of contention is, can they actually get some kills and kind of build momentum on this boss? Looks like Vala might be the first to go.
She does.
And they need Vala to deal with this boss. They need the DPS she brings.
Vala is like one of the fastest clearing champions in the game. Like, she can just clear waves so fast. She can also do a ton of attack damage to, you know, big, strong bosses. Like the one we see pushing bot right now, so losing her really hurts. ATC still has his stage dive, so he can actually just go up top and get all that EXP, push that lane out, and if they need his help, he can just jump back down with that stage dive whenever they want him. And this is the comp advantage that IkBear gets. I really just feel like they made the better picks.
I think they did. I think they did for sure. They just... It really is built for this map, what they went for. Yeah. And it's only going to get harder and harder for GDD to deal with this. Especially, you know, like Sergeant Ham is going to get bigger and bigger. Her damage just gets out of hand the later it goes. But here we go. Maybe GDD is going to try to turn it around now.
Well, trying for it for sure. Ilden does actually get healed up pretty high, but that Zagara ult.
That Nidus doing so much damage and locking down 3. Now the cleanup begins.
Oh, this is nasty, man. Tassadar gets popped, Stitches goes down as well. Ilden trying his hardest to pick up Zagara, but
wipe.
No. Total wipe here at 7 minutes. And
completely one-sided.
They didn't even have ETC for like that whole fight. I mean,
his stage dive was pretty sick though to kind of enter in. It did a lot of damage and it hit like nearly all of them at once.
Yeah, and then he just was like, "Peace out. I'm getting this EXP." Yeah. He's like, you guys don't need me. I think.
Well, hey man, 3 levels up, about to be 4, about to take down a 4. That's 4 level advantage for just a moment.
Yeah, wow. They're even going to get this cannon too, it looks like, with that napalm. I think you can just napalm one more time. Brightwing's coming in too to help defend. Not quite able to get it just yet, but almost there. All of these mercs are pushing every lane, so they have to sit back and defend. And with a 3-level advantage, they can probably contest both shrines. There's no real other objectives on the map. I think the Red Knights are going to come up pretty soon. But besides that, I mean, the shrines are the name of the game right now. We see Zeratul already getting the bot shrine. And any fire they can get on an extra shrine is just a small advantage.
Oh yeah, I mean they definitely can secure this one. We are going to see GDD actually surprisingly fight for it. I'm not sure if this is the correct decision. Maybe they should have gone for the one that was not contested.
Yeah, Brightwing's up there meanwhile, and she can come down with her teleportability whenever she wants.
Metamorphosis once again.
Yeah.
GDD going deep in this. They're kind of using everything. But we don't see really anyone from IkBear going down at this point. Another nice night is locking up 2 of them.
Yeah, Brightwing coming down with her polymorphs, also her shields that she can drop. And Tassadar does escape for now, but look at that Blinken. He's going to go down, but they're going for Rhaegar. There's the stage dive to try to chase him. I think he will escape.
Ooh, he's trying. He's trying.
Oh my god, since that fort is down, I think he might actually go down.
Maybe.
Where's the Q? Where's the Q?
He's waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Oh, he missed. So close though, but this keep is going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess keep is a little bit more important, right?
Yeah. It's going to be about a lot more EXP here on this keep. Also, Zeratul's just going to go up to top and just on there. What's cool about Zeratul on this map is because he can cloak, if he comes onto the shrine cloaked, he can just sit there, but it looks like he's actually just going to fight it because why not?
That is funny. He just cloaked, but yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean, if you're cloaked and the boss dude is there, I guess the boss dude is the best way I can describe him.
Big guy.
The big guy, he can actually like hit you and decloak you, like it won't do damage to you, and then they'll fight you. But you can sit there for quite a while you're cloaked, and then get your cloak back and just keep doing that.
Right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty imbalanced, actually.
And now they're just gonna steal the Red Knights, and they're just gonna keep pushing this. This is like, I don't know, this is a 4-level advantage at work, guys. You're watching it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real coming back from this, especially on this kind of map. It's such a snowbally map, and when it's in this situation, it's just, you're kind of waiting to die. They're trying their best here, but what can they actually do when they're down 4 levels? 5 levels, sorry. LOL.
5 levels, man. Damn. 4 now. For a little while until they kill these keeps.
Until they kill the keeps and the core. Like, I mean, they can try. Nice hook on Zagara.
Yeah. They're just so many levels ahead that even if she gets hooked with the shield dropped on her, she just has so much health.
They
so
can
much more
actually
health anyways.
That thing just went flying, man. I didn't even know what that was.
That was Illidan, man. He metamorphosed it, and they just like knocked him off the map. Like, get off the map.
It looked like Zagara's shadow for a second. I'm like, what happened to that poor buddy of Illidan that got wrecked?
That was pretty nasty. Now they're so far ahead, they can actually push 2 keeps separately of each other. 3 at the top, 2 at the mid, and Zeratul is kind of working his way down here, and that is going to be end of this. Are they just sitting? They're just sitting in the. Yeah. They're just sitting there, man. They surrender.
I completely forgot. Actually, Rhaegar was in this game for a moment. I'm just like, oh yeah, there's a Rhaegar. We actually had not seen him use his heroic once to effect. And like,
yeah, he like missed it once and like used it once on a metamorphosed Illidan that had full health anyways. I was like, whoops, I guess you missed that one.
Yeah. Now it's nothing left but the core. Temples are going to be up again soon. 4 level advantage now.
They can just get boss, then rotate back and get
well, they can just win
mercs.
with boss, I think. Like,
probably
just right-click the core and win.
They have a few choices. They can wait for the shrines, win with the shrines too.
Sure. I mean, they could probably just go team fight and win without anything as well. Like at this point,
most likely. Barring a huge mistake, like Stitch is just gonna try to get a hook, but who's he gonna hook even? He's gonna hook. Notice how they have the squishy heroes on the left side. Brightwing could just instantly polymorph and also just hide with their shield.
They get it like easy, and they're gonna try team fight. And Rhaegar finally gets the ulti off on Stitches, but who cares, man?
Who cares, man? This is just too much damage. Look at how fast a Tassadar is going to die. I don't think I've ever seen a Tassadar die that fast before. I don't think I've ever even seen Tassadar die, period. he almost lived even, but still, this team is just so far ahead. He actually died.
Oh, man, this is a ruthless game.
And now, finally, he does actually catch Rhaegar. He gets that revenge for that miss earlier, and he is going to go down. Now the boss and the rest of the team is just going to finish that core. Look at that, even dropping the roaches.
Oh, man, they could do whatever they want. They can set up a Mutalisk, you know, just kind of zone out Vala for a moment.
They're going to get all that sick money out of that core, man.
That sweet, sweet temple money, man. Like
they could do so many turn-ins on the doubloon map with all that money, dude.
The monks, like, stored that for years, and now they're just going to take it. That's what happens on the temple.
That was pretty one-sided move.
That was the stomping, so I'm kind of getting an idea of what we're going to be seeing this best of 5. We might actually see a few.
I remember black skies, the lightning all around me. I remembered each flash as time began to burn.
You weren't picking anyone because I'm wearing a cardigan today.
He is. I'm just wearing a t-shirt with a pocket protector, man. I should put like my cell phone in here.
You should do something with that thing, man.
Put my cell phone right in here, man.
Yeah, you look cool, dude. As we go into the picks and bans. Oh, sorry, this is the picks. LOL, the picks.
Almost made me spill my coffee.
I'm going to see Stitches picked up from GDD again.
Yep. They rolled Stitches on that coin flip. So we're probably going to see either Vala and ETC or ETC and Zeratul. This map is the curse map, I believe. Yep, it is almost 100% sure.
Tazi on the way, and ETC again. I'm getting the impression we might see a very similar lineup from IkBear.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I didn't start with Tassadar.
They didn't start with Tassadar last time, but Tassadar I feel like it's not that good for the Shrines map.
Yeah,
so.
I see what you're saying.
Sergeant Hammer gets picked up here. It's going to be great for the tribute map if my Korean is correct on this one. And we just see Vala. So Vala always just a good pick up in general. Illidan and Rhaegar. So almost like seeing a swap here of some of these heroes.
Yeah, maybe they'll use them a little bit better. Interesting to see Sergeant Hammer on this map. And okay, Valor. A couple supports this time for GDD as well.
Nova! Oh. Whoa! Instalock Nova!
Damn, you know what that is? That is a troll, man.
I was casting with Valdez earlier, and I was just like, I said something like, I think I'll like cut my pinky off if we ever see like a Nova in this.
Well, hey.
I'm glad like it wasn't cut my pinky off, but it was something similar to that, like because we were just like, Nova is just not ever going to be picked, never.
Well, I guess it is a bit of a troll pick considering how one-sided that last game was.
I think it actually almost 100% is a troll pick.
But I mean, let's look at it objectively as well. I mean, we have two supports on GDD, which are very squishy. There's actually quite a lot of squishiness on GDD right now. And I think about it, like
like Malfi is pretty squishy.
Malfi,
you know, Sergeant Hammer is also like
Sergeant
not that much
Hammer,
health.
Valor, Brightwing. They're all pretty squishy.
Could get some pretty good snipes, some pretty good ganks.
Yeah, some
coming
triple shot, triple tap.
Yeah. If you use the like, I can't remember the name of the talent because it's kind of a weird name where it does triple auto damage on her auto attacks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You do the snipe damage and then you just auto. It's like you basically have 2 snipes instantly. Then if you auto again, it's like you kill any squishy hero if they can't escape.
You know, it's ridiculous damage, and well, I pretty safe to assume that you will be doing that.
All right, well, let's see, man, how this one plays out. I think with the Illidan as well, like ganks could be really nasty. Malfurion's already taken some damage here off Rhaegar. Trying to bait him to commit because Illidan was in waiting. ETC is hiding up there. Vala's gonna want to face check that bush. Probably gonna want to drop some Hungering Arrow in there.
Interesting kind of positions from both. We actually see a bit of a roaming from Oreo Man and ETC. Looking for maybe someone down bottom, but Brightwing gets out in time and they might want to stick around for positions, I'm not sure. Rhaegar getting low.
And Illidan just kind of bouncing back. Yeah, Nova's roaming for sure. I mean, this much was going to be pretty obvious from the beginning, but we'll see what she can get done. Looks like she is like going really deep over here. Where she's going to grab the Watchtower. Okay, that makes sense. And that's going to help her roam a little bit easier as well. I don't think they're going to be able to get any serious damage off here, but they might force like a Moonwell with Nova. It's actually just going to push in the lane, try to do some auto damage.
Yeah, getting deep. Her auto damage at this point is not pretty unimpressive, but a nice snipe there, doing a lot of damage to Sergeant Hammer.
Yeah, as long as she can keep her mana up decently high, then she can just keep doing those snipes, keep poking them whenever she has a chance. You know, a high-skilled Nova will almost never miss a snipe when there's nothing in the way. So.
Oh yeah. Just as a hero, we just don't see much of in the competitive side of things. Well.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't mind it for the lineup they're up against. They got 1 tank and like 4 squishies to deal with. Yeah, it's probably the one time Nova's really gonna shine.
Yeah. I love that it's Oreo Man is using her too, man. I don't know why. It's just like it seems fitting.
It does. It really does. I can appreciate that a lot.
All right, look at this. Illidan just waiting for that camp to spawn so he can go ahead and start hitting these guys before they even can wake up and react. Use that timing really, really well. I'm just going to go ahead and start pushing the night camp. We see Malfurion maybe thinking about doing something similar over there, but there's some pings. Seems to be some like disagreement amongst EDD. Like I think Malfurion wanted to get the creeps, and they're saying no, the tribute's going to spawn. It looks like Illidan's going to get this and be in a lucky position because tribute spawns top.
Oh yeah, I mean that's actually really nice timing for it as well. To hit that siege creeps. Kind of stop pushing the lane as they sort of fight over this. Are they going to let it go? I think they will actually. It's too late.
Yep, too late. They didn't have anybody to poke it fast enough, so that's another thing Nova can be quite good for on this map actually is delaying tributes, especially if you get the damage on the hollow. Then you can just drop your hollow in there and it'll hit and do damage, and then you can poke with your auto. The range is pretty high.
Pretty safe way to do things.
Yeah.
The Wood 82, sup dude? I'm back, man. Hope you enjoy the commentating, brother.
I'm like, you haven't heard him in a while, man. He was casting StarCraft last night.
Yeah,
it was
man.
pretty awesome. I don't know, where
dude.
were you, dude?
Where were you, man? It was the Star League semifinals, bro. It was the craziest games we've seen this year.
It was the best games this year, I think, like in all tournaments.
By far, I guarantee that. It doesn't get better than that.
I just watched Life Play Innovation. That was not as impressive.
No, that was pretty average. So let's.
Ooh, we're going to see Illidan go ahead and take these knights. Meanwhile, these giants are completely uncontested. They're going to break that gate pretty soon. And there's kind of an annoying source of frustration for Stitches, who has to go all the way back over there and deal with him while he's not getting his fuel. He's not participating in any fights.
Damn, Jiu-Jitsu. That's cool, man. I'd love to pick up Jiu-Jitsu, but I don't want those cauliflower ears, man. I don't want that stuff. I'm going to wear those ear guards, dude.
Your teammate accidentally kicked you in the back of the head. I don't think that was an accident, man.
Damn, that is actually messed up.
You might want to get him off the team.
Are you doing MMA or are you just focusing on Jiu-Jitsu? And is it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Come on, man. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
We're here to talk to the viewers. So if you guys want to talk about anything,
Exactly.
talk about these semi-finals.
The semifinals are just like a distraction from the chat, guys. That's really all about. Well, look at this engaged by Death, by the way. He just cues in and then just disrupts everybody with his W.
Well, there's the one tank down, which is the problem. That's not getting very low, but you know, here's the problem. No one left the tank. Everyone's going to be taking massive amounts of damage. ETC erupting everyone. They're running for their lives.
Well, yeah, and you know what? The Nova pick just really starts to make a lot of sense. With no tank to really do anything, like Nova could just do so much damage if she's left unchecked. Like Sergeant Hammer is trying to kill Rhaegar, I don't know why, and Rhaegar's just going to eat the damage, heal, and then slow, while Nova just sits in the back just poking him in the butt until he dies, and that's basically what we just saw. And now, a level up, they got that first tribute. Their lanes are pushed pretty far, so they can actually take this opportunity to try to push the bot tower. As we're seeing those cannons are going down, that's going to get them 10 pretty quick. Not a good place for GDD right now.
Yeah, once again, IkBear just taking the lead, kind of demanding for 4 even level 10 hits, and I mean it's one apiece in the tributes, but still, that's a very clear experience lead. And coming into the next tribute, IkBear is going to have that level 10 advantage, and GDD is still going to be on catch-up mode.
Yeah. Well, oop, that was a total whiff on that hook.
Wood, are you a fan of Ronda Rousey? Did you get to see her fight in the most recent UFC? I heard so, man. She's pretty damn good.
Oh, I'm glad you're moving to Korea. You made the right choice.
Yeah.
Come watch some StarCraft.
Yeah, hopefully it's warming up a little bit more by the time you get here.
Oh, she went for a precision strike and it just wasn't enough damage. That hurts. That's that sad feeling.
Yeah, man.
That's that Niagara Falls of Tears. I think it's our center there.
Yeah, I would want to see the triple tap just for the fun sake, just for respect.
They're actually going to try so. Blue stole Red Boss, but now GDD is trying to steal the Red Boss.
I don't think they can.
I don't think they can either. I think this is a total. I think this is just a total miscall. Like,
yeah, it's just bad timing. We're gonna see Stitches just simply go down, and then I think they're gonna rotate down and deal with his boss.
Yeah, he tried to buy time.
Oh my God,
get it.
Valor gets entangled.
She gets entangled by the boss.
And they can't get it.
They can't get it. Oh my God.
That happened.
Oh my God.
2-0 LOL.
So let's chat with the chat.
Let's talk about chat for a little while. Yeah, that 14-second fight, man, that armbar just happened like that. I actually didn't get to see any of the other fights. I'm gonna have to go back and download the series, or pay for the series to watch it and see what actually happened. It was a really exciting episode. I actually wanted to go to UFC in Sydney once upon a time, but
I've actually never been, but I have seen a few on TV, and it looks like actually a lot of fun.
Oh, it's actually fantastic, man. It really is something else. It's probably the best sport out there. I have to say at this point. It didn't, in a way, it kind of relates to where esports is.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
They kind of had that same sort of growth where it began from nothing, but it got so popular. Granted, probably like mixed martial arts is a little bit more mainstream than gaming will ever be, which I really look at it as well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Gaming getting pretty up there, just still definitely not on the same level yet. Brightwing is able to teleport away, but she teleports into trouble because this fight may be lost as well. Illidan is going hard on this attack here.
Did you see that boss actually entangled 2 other heroes as well?
I think that just happened.
Nice Metamorphosis going to be claiming the kill, but can Illidan get out alive? No, not this time.
Not this time.
Way too deep.
Yep, a bit too tanky to go down though, especially with Taskforce heals.
Oh,
and Nova's coming in for the pick on Vala. Does not get her.
Now Fury getting life now. Oh, that dodge. And now it's time for the cast. As if things weren't bad enough for GDD. IkBear up 2 levels already, soon to be 3.
Yeah, as soon as they hit that cannon tower down, they're going to hit 3. Meanwhile, over here, the fort being attacked by Rhaegar. The creeps over here as well, doing some extra damage, and really got a feel for GDD here. They've had a rough game after rough game. This one looks poised to end about the same way as the first one.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a pretty quick series. I'm getting the impression we might see a very one-sided trio unless we see IkBear troll just a little bit harder. Maybe going for someone other than Nova. But I think Nova was actually a cool pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out for them, for sure. I mean, it may have been, like, somewhat of a troll pick, but it definitely has its merits. Oh, again here, another camp stolen by
IkBear. Big hit, doing so much damage. Malfurion going down in an instant.
Cats are doing so much damage in this fight as well.
They can just do whatever they want.
They really can. Storm going down here just doing so much damage to not only all the heroes, but also the gates and one of those cannons. Illidan's just going over the gate. He does not care, even if he gets polymorph. And there's a stage dive over the gate as well. They are really trolling now, man.
They just want to end it all, man. ETC gets blown up in the middle of things. I think the core might have even had a part to play in that one.
Yeah, I think they may have gone a bit too far this time.
It's a little too much fun for these guys, and it's okay to have fun now and then. You still got to be thinking about that prize, that win at the end of things. And I think they can make a lot of mistakes and still win this game. Actually, like they're that far ahead.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you know, we're just gonna see. I guess they just kind of wait and try to get some kills here just by like sniping, by like, camping a little bit. They're just kind of sitting there, waiting until someone comes out. Like Nova's cloaked, Zeratul, or like excuse me, not Zeratul. Illidan's trying to bait Vala to come out here. Then maybe they can get a snipe kill. She's waiting for it, but nah, there's too many here now.
There's too many. There's all 5 there. They're looking for Illidan. Oh, they won't get away. Ooh, bit of a whiff there. Ion cannon.
Yeah, and Illidan has to be careful. Okay, does actually start to get some of those autos there off on Vala, and Nova goes in with a snipe. Does take her out there.
Nice Rhaegar ult on Illidan to keep him in the game as well. And Stitch is the next to go down, I think.
Looks like it.
Oh, knocked back. So close.
Just too much damage here, and now the cannons are out of ammo, so not even participating in this. And once they go down, Illidan can just come back here and start surviving. Ooh, a bit too low. It was a bit of a mistake.
Nice try.
And Nova just backed there, so she just kind of left her teammates out there in the open. So that's going to be the end of this push. I think they're just kind of messing around a little bit, making a show of this. Like, what is ETC going to try this by himself? They don't know. And Tastar is going to call up for shielding. So I guess this is pretty reasonable, especially because they're at 11-30-17, level 17, so they can, like, you know, they do a lot more damage than the golem is supposed to scale for.
GDD has something to say about this one, and definitely a way for them in. I think they should be able to take the fight. It is 4v3. Fight that 2-level disadvantage.
Nova's coming back though, and the Archon is doing a ton of damage here.
Does she have her heroic?
I don't think so. Oh, it is up actually. Yeah, it's up. She does have it.
Look for that money shot here.
There it is. Does hit 2 of the squishies.
Yeah, it does. There's a stage dive as well. And no one going down to Jets, you know. DDD staying alive. Managing for now. There's the Rain of Vengeance. Going to be hitting ATC securing that kill. Malfurion also going down. You got to get out of here. And a nice hook.
IkBear is throwing this game, man.
IkBear throwing. They're going to get a boss from this, actually.
Yep, they're going to get a boss. Illidan is trying to see if he can get a kill with Nova on hammer. And I think he might actually get it.
He might get it.
Yeah, he's going to get it.
Nice. Actually, they should be fine from this. And looks like Stitches might be the next target. Oh, Valor actually. Oh my god.
Valor's going to go down. That was a great move there. But Stitches does pick off Nova with a great hook with that fishing hook.
Clutch.
And at this point, Illidan, even with the support of the Siege Giant, I don't think he could stay here. He is going to maybe prove me wrong.
Does not have his metaphor? Oh, he does have his meta. Yeah, can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, well, that metamorphosis comes up so fast because every time you auto, the cooldown gets reduced.
That's right, that's true.
By the way, that is IkGolem himself on Illidan.
Nice. He's been doing actually some pretty good work. He's a good player.
Yeah, really impressive. I'm gonna just go grab that.
I love that. What's he got there? Is he got a different skin going on?
On Illidan?
Yeah.
He has the second or the third skin, like the special skin that you get after you get like level 8, I think.
Oh,
like just the tint, I guess.
Color.
Yeah. And he has the Wonder Billy mount, so he spent money. He spent money.
That cheater. Spending money.
Pay to win.
Pay to
with
win
that horsey.
Oh,
that hit, I think, 4 people.
No, I did.
Well, there's no follow-up.
It hit 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nice try for the hype, man. That was good. It's like, yeah, I hit everyone. There's so much damage. Went down. Just come back. Death. He's already pretty low, but the ulti from Rhaegar gonna solve that problem. Illidan tanking will fight for now.
Rain of Vision's pretty good here to slow down Cassie. But this is still a lot of damage. There's the Metamorphosis. That didn't hit too many.
No, you know what? Everyone's staying alive for now. A lot of good survivability on GDD, and it's finally starting to work out for them.
Yep. And you notice that she did get a double hallucinate with Nova, so Nova's able to like kind of really confuse everybody. There's that fishing hook, almost hits, not quite able to do it. Oreo Man though, he is in danger. He gets polymorph, but he's going to be okay. Illidan comes into the fight again. His Metamorphosis is already back up because of all the attacks he's been doing. He wants Val is so bad he's going to get her. He's also trying to go for stitches. He wants to wait for the last second to use that Metamorphosis.
Yeah, he's really doing fantastic work.
Yeah, and there's another
everyone's getting wiped.
Yeah, that's a wipe.
Just like that, guys. Just like that. And fort in middle. Sorry, correction. That was in keep.
Yes.
Going to be dying to simply creeps and that night pack that helped out tanking.
Yep, and also the bot keep is going to go down. And it looks like they might actually go for the Nexus.
Now they're finally going to end it after they've fooled around enough. You know, they took another good fight, and there's no way they can defend against this.
Nope, it's not happening.
No. Nice.
That's going to be a GG. That's going to be a GG.
That's funny. Nice little win.
Great job, everybody. Here.
As we go into number 3 here, and I think it will be a 3-year, unless we see IkBear, you know, really screw around in game number 3.
They like pick Murky, Nova, Lost Vikings.
Who else is completely useless?
Completely useless. I'm like, well, there's not that many completely useless heroes in this game.
Completely useless, but it's like pretty like average.
Lili's not that good right now. She's not useless though.
She can heal well, but that's about it.
Yeah. Maybe
Tychus not that good these days.
He's alright.
He's aight.
He's okay.
He's aight. He doesn't have that second life anymore though.
No, he doesn't have that.
I don't like that.
Maybe they should like get a team of like all supports.
Yeah, you get Lily, Malfurion, like
Uther.
They don't die, but they don't achieve anything, so the game goes forever. But like, it's like the most boring game.
It's like playing like Warrior versus Priest in Hearthstone. It's just like this is gonna take too long.
It's like Priest versus Priest, man.
Oh, Priest versus Priest.
They're just healing each other and getting cards, essentially. God, that would be boring.
Gazlo. Big top Gazlo, that would be the way.
Ooh.
Abathur.
Abathur? Yeah.
We saw an accidental Abathur pick the other day.
Yeah.
Where they like accidentally randomed him. We also saw an accidental Diablo the other day. That might have been the same Diablo we saw on that list of heroes, yeah.
Oh boy.
Because like if you don't pick anything, if you don't have anything selected when the countdown ends, it just randoms.
Yeah,
and some people just totally mess that up. I don't know how that happens.
How do people not like choose in time? I mean, like the old tab, like looking at Africa streams.
One time, like somebody like asked, he like actually asked, "Can I repick?" Like that was a mistake. Like, he was like messaging the observer just like ignored him.
Yeah, man, that's stupid.
It's like, well, dude, no, you can't repick, man. This tournament's for like a lot of money.
Yeah,
man.
that's actually stupid. Like it should not happen like that.
So, Azmodan doesn't get a lot of tournament play. We did see him like 2 or 3 times recently.
Yeah, we did a bit earlier on in the tournament. He's a bit of fun. I like Azmodan. Like he's good at pushing lanes, obviously, but that's about it. That's about where it cuts off. Like,
yeah.
He doesn't get much else going on with him, especially in team fights. He can throw that big meatball, but besides that, like...
Yeah, big meatball, man.
That meatball, dude.
He becomes a Void Ray sometimes.
Yeah, Void Ray or meatball, you name it, he's got it, man.
He just he runs out of mana pretty quick, though, when he's trying to do that, so...
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. It's time. It's the Haunted Mines.
Nice. Steps of Water finish things off here, nice and quick.
And IkBear gets stitches, roll these little stitches this time. They're going to take it, not changing it up at all.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they decide they're just going to win the game instead of trolling. Definitely a good start for their lineup if they choose to actually just win the game.
Yeah. And Vala and Tyrael instead, actually, this time for GDD. And a Kerrigan pick along with Rhaegar. Kind of like that. Kerrigan's fun to watch. Got some cool combo potential.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like some Kerrigan. She's a flashy hero, I reckon. And ooh, Diablo and Uther. They're going pretty tank this time. It's kind of like the opposite of what we saw in the last game.
Yeah.
They're just going all tank.
That's really interesting. Sometimes those fights in the mines do last a really long time.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So, blue team still got 2 picks left.
2 picks. What will they go for?
Zagara.
Zagara.
It's like Team Zerg over here.
Team Zerg. And a Tassadar.
Tassadar, get off. You're not a Zerg.
Yeah, you're a Protoss. You're fake.
Tassadar's got some really weird quotes in this game too, man.
Does he?
He's like, "Glory to the firstborn." I'm like, is this from the Bible or like what is going on? Like,
he must be talking about the Xel'Naga, but I'm pretty sure like the Protoss actually killed the Xel'Naga. So
yeah.
It's like, well, what the hell are you talking about? He could be talking about Protoss being like the first race, and then Zerg came, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe that's what he means.
Either way, like, he killed their
I just thought he was talking about like children or something. I'm like,
it's like
I'm
Jesus.
I'm like, what child
Glory
is
to
the
Jesus,
firstborn?
man.
Like,
That's actually the Terran religion, dude. Like, you're
You're totally messing it up, Tassadar.
Yeah, that's just lame.
He used to have a force field instead of Psystorm. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah.
I'm glad they fixed that. Tassadar to me was like the biggest disappointment hero.
Yeah.
And then they added the Tassadar mech skin, and I'm like, okay, everything is fine.
Well, that actually made everything cool.
Everything is cool.
Yeah, the
Everything's
Mecha Tassadar. I like that a lot. That's a skin I'd buy if I had a lot of money.
Yeah, I totally bought it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not to say that I have a lot of money, but I was like, well, I gotta buy this.
Well, you know.
I had
Fair
to buy
enough.
it.
Fair enough. You know, I honestly like to throw my money at all sorts of things, but I like to throw it out evenly. So I bought heroes. I might have bought a couple of like gun skins on CS and like some other stuff on the side. You know.
Yeah, you know, spread it around.
Spread the love. You know, I'm pretty sure Hearthstone. You know, I threw a bit of money at that once upon a time.
Yeah, me too. I'm like scared for the next expansion pack.
Yeah, well,
I don't think
it's actually just getting too much.
I don't think I can buy it. I don't think I can buy cards anymore. I think I have to quit.
It's.
I have a problem.
It's expensive, man. If you want to be like competitive, I think you got to throw down a few hundred every.
It's usually like 200 to 300. Hello, M Mama. Thanks for joining the chat.
Mama, welcome.
You're a fan. Zargar is still the #1 super fan, by the way.
Yeah, Zagar's the.
They're trying to stop the creeps Dota style. Look,
Oh my god! It
kind of works, but not really.
Kind of works.
Oh, with the totem actually too.
What?
It kind of works.
The meta is real. IkBear bringing everything out in game number 3, and I want to see the creeps down bottom. Are they actually near the tower already? That is such an important thing. Go down bottom. I don't want to see this.
Well, it's pretty slight, but there is a small thing.
It's a small thing.
It's gonna make it a little bit easier to get like a hook and then a trap. They're gonna try to hook and then trap here.
Well, that's high. There's 4 down here, man. Oh.
All right, there's the hook, but they don't get the trap.
Well, I mean, that is also Tyrael. Can they actually kill Tyrael at this point?
Nah, no way. Oreo Man is gonna regret this.
Ooh. Little place. It's some pretty decent damage, but still, that's a buff lineup depth. Also taking some sick damage.
Sick damage.
Sickening damage. Nice.
Gross.
Book. Oh, it's Diablo Day. Diablo getting low.
Diablo's gonna go down, man. Death might go down too.
Second blood. Here we go.
Mega kill.
Mega kill. Holy.
Oh, don't say that. No. Don't do that.
No.
Don't go too far.
Nice kill on Uther. Holding things up. Valor sticking around for way too long.
Uther is just trying to get.
Oh my
like, hey,
God.
Oreo Man, can I hit you?
That was so close.
That was really close, but I mean, at this point, like, they're gonna get a half-level lead, and mine's open in 6 seconds. So they're just gonna grab this Moonwell and go back inside.
Gonna moonwell this up. They're gonna camp the entrance for a second.
They're gonna spread out here. What do you think about the Sonya pick, by the way? It's like, this
I didn't
is
like
a weird
I didn't like
team
their
now.
lineup at all. They got 4 tanks and 1 DPS. Sure, the DPS is a good DPS, but still, that is not enough. That's not enough DPS.
Yeah, look at that, man. Like, Sonya
my
could not
God.
even try to do anything to Kerrigan right there.
What was that decision making in general? Like,
That was just really
like
weird.
that's 1v2 when I suck. Guy, and
I'm a low-tier hero, and I'm just gonna try it.
Yeah, you know, that just didn't make sense at all. I mean, Sonya at that level as well, like level 4. You're gonna heal yourself through 2 heroes DPS. I don't think so.
What are they doing? Are they actually just going to try to push the cannons down instead of coming back in the mines? They can't do that.
I didn't agree with this at all because they're gonna get such...
Okay, they're coming back.
Okay. By the way, that skin on Tyrael is sick.
It is so sick. Is that like his master skin? Or is it like his angel skin, like one of the tints of it? That's probably what it is.
I think it might be a tint, yeah. And here we go. They're gonna be jacking the boss here. I think 3 of them are 3v5 right now. They don't have that level advantage this time, so they're going to be pretty careful. Here comes everyone else.
Oh boy, this actually could be really, really bad. Look at that, the golem stunts 3.
God.
And actually, if they wipe the whole team, that would be a huge advantage. But not only that, they're actually going to have like a 68 skull golem on top of that after they wipe this. Like this, I think this is just going to be a wipe.
It's going to be essentially a wipe. Nice.
Vala's going to get away, but
who cares?
But who cares exactly?
Who cares? She's going to be healing for the next minute as they get this going free. Team fight.
And then they can just go do the bruisers.
Yeah, go get the bruisers, man. They're going to be 2 levels ahead already into this game, and this game is 3 minutes and 50 seconds in. They're going to have that 68 golems. I think we might see a pretty quick one here, Wolf.
It could be, man. Like you said, this map is coined. People have coined the term "steps of war" for it. StarCraft maps.
Well, I mean, you know, it is Friday night. There is soju to be drunk.
Yeah,
and these guys want to drink it.
They want to go. They want to do it. You know, they're like, let's go have our party celebration. We got finals tomorrow, but you know, like, they didn't even get the camp. Oh my God! I think they are on tilt.
They could have just been waiting for a second.
I guess so. Yeah, because this is something that I just learned is actually a thing. I thought they accidentally left it there for a second.
It's so good.
Yeah, I just learned about this actually a few days ago. That's actually a strat that helps the golem, helps defend the golem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw it a while ago. It's such a cool idea. I feel where I watched it. It might have been just a random online.
Well, this is a 68 skill golem. Even though it hasn't scaled that much because it's so early in the game, it's still going to be much stronger than the golem.
Still going to get towers, and especially if they're back up from especially Zagar and Kerrigan taking heroes at the same time, like, it's going to do some pretty sweet damage. I think it actually might get the sword by the end of things.
Your golem is much weaker. This is how it's looking. Anyway, this is going to be level 10 actually here, not even that far away, because even though they just got 9, like they're pushing this camp down. They're getting XP on both sides of things.
It's getting a little crazy, man. It's getting out of hand. We see that Top Golem might get 1 tower for his efforts and his life, but
Tastar's like got shields to put up. Also, Tastar is the best hero on their team for just side-storming minions, so the mini waves don't come.
He's got sick wave clear.
He's got the golems defending because they waited, like you said.
Level 10 heroic. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Great gear.
Oh boy.
This game is getting a little too one-sided for my liking.
I don't know about this one.
Look at that Nidus. He got everyone.
Oh, and the roach timing as well. Dropping that roach timing, man.
Damn, dude, that was like a
6 minute roach pod timing.
Dude, that was a 1 base roach timing, and that did some sick damage.
Oh, Iqbal is so weak. Nice body block here by Tyrael to try to save her.
But then it comes an Ultimus to finish the job. Ditch is looking for someone. Instead, doing a little bit of dance.
Doing a dance. They know they got this. Are they going to win off of 1 golem? Look at Sonya. I don't think she's listening to Team Comp's ball right now.
No, she's like, you know what, guys? Like, I'm going to try push top.
No, we lost.
Oh my god, that did ridiculous.
I mean, in Sonya's defense, like, she's getting EXP in the lane and trying to push down this tower and keep it pushed for, like, maybe when the next mines come up. I don't know why she's going in there, though, because it's, like, way too early. I guess to maybe safely back.
Well, I don't know if she's TPing back or not. Yeah, she did. Okay. So it was the safety movement. Alright, we can't judge her too much.
Yeah, I mean, what she was doing was smart, but I was just trying to make a solo queue joke. I'm done. I quit. You guys are all dumb. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna PvE at top. I'm not listening.
Yeah.
They still don't have their heroics. They're about to get them.
They're about to get him, but they're 2 levels down regardless. You know, it's level 12 versus level 10. Here comes
boy.
Rhaegar
gonna drop that slow totem. And the pain train starts. Oreo Man wants to hit that combo.
Get that. Doesn't even need it there. Nice Nidus. Gonna follow things up here on Tyrael. She's gonna try and fight.
Try the key word here. Oh! Ooh, that hook.
That hook was legit.
Spread off that Tyrael explosion. I don't even care. Like, did that
they
even
can just
damage
take it,
me?
man.
Did that even damage me?
He had his shield on him like the whole time. He's like, you know what? I'll take it head on. And that must be like really, really sad for the Tyrael player. Actually, not getting any damage on him.
This is pretty rough for GDP right now. This is how they die. This is how they lose. 26 seconds till skulls.
This is actually the ruthless fight here. They actually just want to do something else tonight. Like they didn't want to stick around. Like
they're so happy it's this map. They're like, oh, guys, this map is so fast.
Yeah.
We need to win, get out of here. Every single one of them has a date tonight. Like all 5 of them.
This is how much they're winning at live right now. It's like, well, we all got girls. It's Friday night and we just made it to the grand finals. Let's get drunk.
Exactly. Exactly. You gotta be careful about getting too drunk though, because tomorrow's whoever they're playing with, it's TNM or BJ Frenzy. It'll be nasty.
That's true, man. It'll be a pretty crazy night.
Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. They're getting surrounded from all angles here. Stitches comes from the top, and the Archon is on top of Valor. She does do a nice rain of vengeance, but it's not gonna matter because there's the ancestral healing on Oreo. Then going to continue the fight. IkBear gets low, but does drop that ulti, and once Tyrael pops out, it's going to be nasty!
It's going to be nasty, man. It's a 5v1 plus brooches. Doesn't matter that there's an Uther and a Tyrael trying to fight with their ghosts.
Yeah, Team Ghost over here.
Team
like
dead noob ghosts, man. Like they're failing, dude.
Not getting anything done. Well, this is going to be a 100 skull golem. This is basically 101 skull Dalmatians, man. We're watching. Where's Cruella DeVille for this one?
Essentially,
where's
man.
the Disney film? Where's the? Is this? I don't think this is going to be rated G movie.
I mean, like I think. What's her name again?
Cruella DeVille.
Cruella DeVille. I think she won this time, dude. Like, she actually killed the dogs and made kids out of them. And here comes their corpses all glued together as one giant golem. Like, this is one-sided as hell, man. The bad guys won, but damn, they did it in style.
They did it in style. That 0 skull golem. When that finishes, it's gonna have like 2 health bars. It's not gonna split up.
It just doesn't die anymore. Like,
no.
The game just ends when it comes out.
I hope that IkBear just walks up and types /dance, says golem kills the core, because I don't even think 5 people at level 12 can defend him.
I don't think they can, man. I think they actually
look at this! What is he doing?
I think IkBear could actually just wait in their fountain and watch the magic.
That's what I'm saying, but I just hope they dance instead. Looks like they want to get some kills.
They just want to end it, man, ASAP.
Well, there's the Tyrael jump in, and they're just starting to drop like 5 cigars. Ult hits 2, and Diablo's gonna die.
Man, this is.
Alright, I hope we get to see the dances. Where are the dances? No dance?
Well, I think they want
the mule!
The Mana Mule!
The Mana Mule!
Oh,
why would you even take mule when you're this far ahead? They took mule just for the mana.
Bringing in some of that StarCraft 2 style.
Offensive man. GG as well.
Oh my god, dude.
Whoa, IkBear tearing through that,
man. That was way too one-sided. That was under an hour for a best of 5.
I remember black skies, the lightning all around me. I remembered each flash as time began to burn.